Hello and welcome to the Reiver Beat. I'm Austin LOGRANDE. The Iowa Western Theater Department is throwing it back to the 80s with its latest play. The first act is set to hit the stage on March 3rd, and we take a look at what makes this performance different from the rest.
It's a play.
I leave. Now watch us dance and crown your queen.
With a twist.
There's a lot of improv in this show, so depending on how the audience wants to go, we see different endings every night.
Tuesday, February 16th, the Iowa Western Theater Department prepares to host their upcoming play, The Awesome 80s Prom.
Basically, your typical John Hughes film, like Pretty in Pink, The Breakfast Club. It's about 80s prom. It's a lot of drama, but then it comes all together at the end.
The show is set to hit the stage on March 3rd, but until then, training is a daily endeavor for cast and crew, adding different scenarios and new elements each week.
The actors typically spend 2 to 3 hours at rehearsal, and then the crew comes in later in the process with a costume designer, lighting designer, sound engineer, and then we incorporate everything a week before we open. So the actors really only get a week with all the elements added.
To add to the improv experience, the audience not only gets to pick who wins Prom King and Queen, but are treated as having a casted role in the show.
They can participate as much or as little as they want to. There'll be some breakdance circles. There'll be some times when actors will pull audience members up, but if you're not comfortable and you just want to keep it to a minimum participation.
Audience participation on this scale may be intimidating to some thespians, but these actors are up to the challenge.
I've never actually been a part of audience interaction, and you never know what's going to happen, so it keeps you on your toes, and it's just so cool that you get to talk to people.
You do a lot of research. You ask your parents if they grew up in the 80s. You watch the John Hughes films that this play is really based off of. You ask the people that were there and went to prom in the 80s. What was your prom like? What did you wear? What did you talk about?
Ticket information for the show can be found at artcenter.iwcc.edu, and you can visit the college website for more information about the theater department.
Just a reminder, registration for summer classes begins Wednesday, February 24th. You can apply for classes on Rock under the registration tab in the Student Self-Services menu.
Thanks for tuning in. Until next time with your Reiver Beat, I'm Austin LOGRANDE.